Metalbees? This is Vlogmas Day 5 and I noticed something really funny this morning. I was tidying up the bed before I started working and I looked down and I'm like, what is this? Literally a dread came off in my sleep. So there's that. It has definitely been a little minute since I've gotten my hair done. It's probably been like 5 months just because we were packing, traveling, moving, and I just haven't found anyone in Austin to get it done. If this isn't a sign, I don't know what is. So I'm gonna have to prioritize that a little bit more. I looked earlier to see which dread actually came off, and this is what we got. Of course it couldn't be one in the back. It is one right at the front of my head. I don't know what we're gonna do with that exactly. The lady that I used to go to, she would like cut some of my dreads off sometimes that were a little weaker and like try to sew them back in and then let the hair like eventually mold back to it and get stronger. And I think that's actually what that was and why it fell out the way it did, but I don't know if I should just leave it short or like keep my dread and try and take it to somebody and get them to work their magic. That is currently the struggle that we're going through today. Okay, hello Metalbees. Welcome to the afternoon vlog, the evening vlog. It's okay. You scared me, Mom. This rug is never gonna make it between Madison and Tippy. That's what I'm realizing. Anyway, I had an appointment, so it's a little bit later in the evening that we would normally get started. But today I started working on that reused TikTok series that I told you about, and I'll show you the things that I made today, and then maybe we'll work a little bit on a couple other things because we don't really have a whole lot planned for today's Vlogmas, and there's not really a lot going on, but we do have to pack because we are leaving to go out of town. These vlogs are delayed, like we told you, so we're already back home from California by the time you see this. Regardless, let me show you the things that I made. Oh, hello. So let me show you the things I made today. So first of all, there's one right here. Ready? This is the first one. And honestly, it's so cute. Madison said like she didn't like it as much as the other things. And I get it. It's not perfect. Hence, it's made from trash, you know, the random boxes I have laying around. But I think for it being made purely out of things that like literally otherwise would have just gone into the recycling, it's pretty fucking cute, okay? That's pretty cute. And I told you guys the other day at REI that I was gonna try to make some of these after I saw them there. Sorry, let's refocus. There we go. So what do you think? I think it's so cute. Okay, and you can kind of see in the background the other stuff that I made. So then I spent so much time making these, which are made out of like grocery bags. This came out, this one's like really massive and it's cute. And then I made, well, I made all of these obviously, but and then there's this one here. Can you see? Yes, yes. And then these three, I really like that one. I might try to make some more similar to that, but they're just made out of paper bags. And I turned the paper bags inside out on the ones that had branding on them so that you couldn't see the branding on the inside. And I think they came out really good. You like them, babe? Yeah, I think they're really good. When Shelby was gone earlier, I just texted her and said, I think the snowflakes that you make are beautiful.
Oh God. I will say it took me like kind of all day and a lot of trial and error, but I have confidence in making both of these things now. So I think I'm gonna make some smaller trees like that for around the house, like in rooms that otherwise wouldn't have decor. Well, I don't really put Christmas decor in my bathroom, but like I can take a few minutes and cut out a cardboard tree so that there's something festive in the bathroom. But honestly, like I feel like the house is quite decorated. Like you can't really miss Christmas when you're in here right now, right?
I agree. Christmas is definitely the theme throughout the house. This is also Madison eating Varun's food part like 4, 5, or 6. Today we're having a nice tasty lentil vegetable soup from the Central Market and I am almost all the way through all of it.
Nice. We also might wrap some gifts because these came in from my dad earlier. He asked for them specifically. And I think that once we wrap them, I'm gonna put them in the fireplace, which I've done before. And I don't really have anywhere else to put them. So, I mean, we could put them around the tree, I guess. Let's see. Maybe they'd have to be like over there. That's stuff I got for an upcycling project as well. Also, I saw some of your comments that we moved the camera around too fast and like too much in the vlogs. We'll try to do better, but like I feel like the nature of vlogging is like you're moving and you're on the go and you gotta move the camera to get the shot and you're walking around and you're just living and like you hold the camera while you do that. And I apologize if that bothers anyone, so I'll work on it, but I can't make you any promises because that's kind of what vlogging is. But I hear you loud and clear. Anything else to add?
I'm just excited to be here.
Be where?
In the house with you, all decorated up. Shelby is getting us in the Christmas spirit for show. So I appreciate that, bro.
Oh, okay.
Hey, we have to pack. We have to pack. So that means get close. Get close. I don't know why, but this dryer does not open all the way and it annoys me.
It doesn't?
Like, no, I mean, I haven't figured out how to get it to open all the way.
Oh, stop. You never told me that.
I mean, I don't know if it's broken or not, but it goes right here.
I mean, all the more reason not to use the dryer, you know what I mean? Hence why I haven't noticed that it was broken.
Anyway, here we go, getting all the things.
I also plan to put the same drying rack that we had in our old house and hang it right here for it to come down to put hang dry stuff on. But I've been enjoying this open space, so I just can't leave stuff on the drying rack like I did a lot in our old house.
Yeah, or else it'll be on the way because it's like right here.
No, it's gonna be, I just said, and I told you many times before, I'm gonna put it up there so that it comes down.
Oh, I remember that now. Here, so it comes down. That's the plan. Okay, ready? Here we go. Trying to motivate myself to pack because packing freaking sucks.
Madison doesn't even pack, y'all. She just throws a bunch of clothes in a suitcase. She doesn't think of the outfits. She doesn't check the weather before packing. Last time she just took her clothes bin to my parents' house.
Why you gotta do me like that? I do pack. This stuff's going upstairs, I'm assuming.
No, that's just a way to wrap it a little bit.
Okay, we're doing that downstairs. Okay, here we go. Dippy,
What are you doing? What are you doing? You looking at your sisters? They're already in bed. You want to come upstairs with us? Okay, come on. Tippy tappers. What are you stopping for? Go. Okay, as soon as I take a step, he'll go. Oh, sorry, I'm blocking the fast lane. I hate you. Get up. This is stupid.
Here's me trying to muster up the strength to pack these bags. First things first, I'm actually going to check the weather because I would hate to get out to California and not have appropriate clothing because I'm sure it's probably much colder than it is right now in Texas. This little antenna is kind of a vibe. I don't really know what I'm going to do with it yet, but it's just kind of hanging on here. Sacramento. Holy moly. So we got high of 51, high of 47, 57. Okay, very, very low highs for me. I'm definitely gonna need some gear. And then Monterey, 57, 56, 58. Good lord. I don't see 60s in sight. Okay. Given the information that I've just discovered, 100%, we're going to need pants. We're going to need a couple of sweaters. We're going to need long sleeve shirts. Let's get in here and see what we can't find. Gonna need a windbreaker. I really like this long sleeve shirt. This is a nice sweater. Could be a layering piece. Okay, so I got the top coat stuff. Now I'm just gonna grab a bunch of long sleeve shirts and add them as well. Alright, so what you're looking at currently is everything that I think I might want to bring with me. Now, I'm not exactly sure if this was the best way to go about doing this, but I couldn't think of any other way to choose exactly what I wanted. So everything is on the floor now currently that I have to sort through. I think the strategy could be maybe 2 or 3 pairs of pants to just have something to swap between. I do like having my shirt options, so I'm gonna take quite a few of those long sleeves. And then 1 or 2 sweater / coat things. I'm definitely gonna have to narrow it down. And layers are important. I used to live in Kentucky and it was all about making sure you have your good long john, or I might take some just the undershirts that help me keep warm because I do not play with cold weather. I do not like being cold. Tippy always has to be very helpful when we're packing by coming and sitting in the middle of all of our stuff.
Cody.
He of course has also tried to get into the suitcase. I've had to remove him just once. He's only tried once. So far, this is what we have. I'm actually gonna have to fold stuff somewhat. We got underwear folded. We still have a big glob of clothes here, and I folded some stuff over here. This should probably take me, I'm hoping, another 30 minutes, because now that I have everything out, it should just be put it in the suitcase, fold it, and then we're done. All right, I think I have successfully done it. I can't fit anything else in here, and I actually folded it decent enough to where it can close without me having to sit on it, so that's all she wrote.
Two things are happening. Number one, like I told you earlier in the week, we've been eating leftovers nonstop because of all the food Varun left for us when he left. And so since we are leaving, it's officially time to throw out like the leftovers and anything that's gonna go bad while we're gone, which is what we ate for dinner, leftovers, so that it didn't get wasted. But we're gonna be gone, so it's time to clean stuff out. And one of the things that we have from our Imperfect food, oh, I want a grapefruit so bad. That sounds really good right now. Anyway, one of the things we have from our Imperfect food box is a single sweet potato. I don't think we ordered this. I don't know if it got put in our order by mistake. And it is a funky looking little sweet potato, and it kind of looks like it could sit on the counter, and I tried that already. It doesn't quite do it. Anyway, point being, I don't know how we got this sweet potato, but it's one by itself. Since the other thing that we have to do right now is wrap my dad's Christmas gift, wrapping the first gift of the season, we have a couple options for wrapping it. It's all gonna make sense when I'm telling you about the sweet potato. Just give me a second. So one of the options is we have Who Gives a Crap toilet paper wraps. Like this is the toilet paper we use. This is paper. I use it to wrap gifts every year. We also have like other paper bags, like I made the snowflakes out of. I just have other paper bags that we've been saving. And so I was thinking with the sweet potato, because I've seen this on Instagram, maybe TikTok, I don't know. People basically cut a shape into the sweet potato to use it like a stamp. So like we can wrap one of the gifts, because there's two boxes, we can wrap one in the Who Gives a Crap stuff, and we can wrap the other one with the paper bags, and then cut the sweet potato into a shape, stamp it. It can be like a Christmas tree, a star, whatever you want.
I don't know if I completely understand how we're supposed to stamp a sweet potato.
I'll show you, okay.
Gift.
Okay, I'll show you.
I'm very confused.
Where's my bone?
But I don't know. I just don't know.
I'll show you. Okay, so here's the situation. I've seen many people do this over the years, but most recently I saw an OG do it. His name is Zero Waste Daniel.
Okay.
It's either gonna click that.
Okay, I don't know if I can do that, but I'll try.
Well, maybe we just make a polka dot then.
Like a circle? Okay, I think a circle could be manageable.
Okay, while she cuts that, we'll use this paint. This is a paint we got at ACR the other day. I'm just gonna use a leftover box for our paint dip.
I need a cutting board.
What does my dad want for Christmas? What did we buy him for Christmas? He got a new, I don't know what you call it, ATV. Yeah, he got a new ATV recently, and he needs to add lights to it and mirrors. That's what he asked for, so that's what I get. Life hack, I'm just gonna tell you guys this, and people might come for me because I use Amazon. But on Amazon, the people didn't know this, I told someone there, they're like, what? You can buy things used on Amazon or open box. Like if you can tell this was an open box and they just taped it back shut. You can buy open box deals. They're like basically returns, AKA like secondhand, so that things don't go to waste. It's just like underneath the Amazon listing, there are options for used, and a lot of times they're even still prime.
I'm scared to make this cut because I don't want to mess up. We can't like go back and redo this if I mess this up. Cut it at the booty?
The booty. If you cut it in half, we do have 2 chances. Yeah, the widest part. Anyway, what?
Oh, I thought you were like, no. I was like, what? You just said to do it.
Anyway, I just tell you guys this because my dad sent me Amazon links for exactly what he wanted. And I'm a huge proponent for if you're gonna buy someone something for Christmas, let it be something they want. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just don't. The most wasteful thing about Christmas is just buying people shit that they didn't ask for. And so if people send me a link of exactly what they want and then I can get like an open box, use, return, whatever the fuck, then that's what I'm gonna do. So life hack for those of you interested in that. You're making me so nervous.
Wait, I'm
sure
just cutting the circle.
Very nervous as well.
I mean, I'm nervous I'm gonna mess this up, but I think it should be. Oh, and then you just whittle away like this part.
Whittle.
Wood. Oh, I need a compost bucket.
Put it in there for now. Take it over later. Ooh, is this a good question? Wait, did I answer this question last year in a video I made? What's your favorite Christmas gift you ever got, babe? Did we answer this last year? I cannot remember. That's the thing, right? I feel like we buy, like, kids get so much stuff for Christmas. Well, I know you didn't always get so much stuff for Christmas, but there's a lot of pressure to get kids, like, so many things and, like, to create memories, and like I feel like you can never even really remember the things that you get. You know? It's a good thing to keep in mind around this time of year. That wasn't my reason for asking. But are you pausing so much because you guys didn't really do Christmas or what?
I mean, I just don't remember, right? Like, it's not like you're getting sentimental things for Christmas when you're a kid. It's like, oh, a bike or an Xbox or whatever. But I don't remember. Like, I wouldn't say any of those things are my favorite thing that I got for Christmas ever. They're just kind of things that I got for Christmas, so. I don't know, do you have a favorite thing? You're also way better at favorites than I am. I don't really have favorites of many things. Like, what's my favorite food? What's my favorite holiday?
You don't care about holidays.
This does feel a little dangerous here, but...
Babe, please don't point that at yourself. Put it on the thing.
I just switched it.
Put it on this and cut it. You're making me nervous. The only thing that really sticks out to me, because I'm looking back at it now, how meaningful it was the first camera I ever got. It was a shitty little like Barbie camera, and Lisa bought it for me, and I would just take pictures of everything. It's actually really interesting that this is my job, because when I look back at things, I realize how much I was headed towards this without knowing.
Yeah.
Like, I used to, when I worked at an orthodontist, I wanted so badly to run their social media, and I would just like, when Vine was a thing, I was always on Vine, but literally never with the idea of ever like popping off. I just loved taking videos of shit. It's weird. There's a lot more pressure now to post in certain ways for me, but yeah, I don't know, I look back at parts of my life and I'm like, oh, it makes total sense that this is my job.
Yeah, that's really cool though, because I feel like a lot of people can't say that for what their careers were. It's not like I accidentally did all these things without trying to like pop off or whatever, and then like that became your career. It was always like just.
But it was complete accident. You know what I mean? Like it definitely was never. It was never thought in my mind that this could be my job for real.
Yeah.
Crazy. But yeah, probably the camera, and then maybe like those little toy cars, you know? I remember one year me, Brittany, and Justin all got one. Justin is my nephew, who is but the age between my sister and I. It's a weird situation. But we all got like those cars that you could get in and like ride around, and there are pictures of us doing that, so that's kind of cool too. So you can't think of anything?
I mean, I guess it was really cool when I was always into bikes. I was like, my feet can only take me so far, and my feet sure did take me very far as a child. But then I got a bike and I was like, I could go a lot more places I'm not supposed to now.
You're not supposed to. I was gonna say, like, if you were riding your bike long distances and you were allowed to do that, because my mom, when I would distinctly remember this, I wanted to ride my bike to our community center down the street. You know, like, it's literally like, I don't even think it's half a mile. It's like so close to my house. And my mom told me no. And I remember thinking, I'm 15. Like, I'm getting my license in like a year. And she wouldn't even let me ride my bike down the street.
When I was in middle school and I had a bike, I did not have a phone, right? Because I feel like, well, also didn't have a lot of money growing up, but I didn't get my first phone until I was like 15. So as long as I was back by the street lights, then it's free reign. I mean, I'm feeling really good. Shelby at first was wanting a tree, and I knew that a tree wouldn't really be possible with this small of a base, but I'm feeling pretty solid about my circle stamp. You like it?
Yeah, it's good.
Right?
You gotta go dump out your compost so we can use your bin as the paint thing.
Do you want another shape? Or this is...
what other shape could you try?
Oh, let's not get too crazy. We need a square? A line.
Like a rectangle?
I could do that.
Also, I normally use paper tape for wrapping gifts, but I have this leftover scotch tape, so just using that for now, I suppose.
These knives are fantastic.
I know, they're so good.
These are the best knives we've ever owned.
Well, we only owned like a very one shitty set before this.
Well, like the best knives I've ever cut with too. Like when you use people's knives at their houses, these knives are primo.
They do not compare. Yeah, you know, it was a really... I'm not advocating anybody do this. No, I guess I am. But obviously this is not sponsored. But like when we talk about quality over quantity, I feel like you don't get to implement that in your life too many times in purchases you make, because of the way things are made now, just shitty, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like when you get the opportunity to make a quality over quantity purchase, do it, you know what I mean? That was the idea with those knives. Like those are the knives I spent a lot of money on, but the only knives I plan for us to buy ever in our lives. So
I'm just take good care of them, sharpen them, and they should last.
I basically just put this in this bag and then taped up the top of it, but it's open like that. Should I put something there or just leave it like that?
I think that's fine. That's about how I'd wrap it.
Not that we need to decorate this paper, but I just thought it would be something fun for us to do.
Yeah, I swore when I cut this little rectangle was in the middle, but then when I got done, it's like way off. But it'll work.
Ooh, it's all grody. That's like old paint from the thrift store. You cut the shit up. Look how different it looks.
Ugh.
Oh God. Okay. Oh look.
Cute.
Okay, you do yours.
Or do you want me
Maybe
to
just do it like here. How fun! Do you like it?
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Not something I ever would have thought to do, but you know, here I am, stamping a gift with a yam.
You know, that's what's fun about doing Vlogmas is like, well, oh, that was a lot of paint, babe. Too much paint on that one.
Oops. Oh, God. Oh, okay.
Oh, she's not going in any sort of pattern. I thought we were doing a pattern.
Oh, you didn't tell me we were doing a pattern.
Well, we're not now. But anyway, that's the thing I think is fun about Vlogmas is like, it really gets you into the holiday spirit because every day, like if we weren't vlogging, would we be doing something festive every day?
No.
No. The answer is just simply
The answer is no.
So, but it's fun to do things that are festive and try something new and like, I don't know, slow down. That's the thing about this time of year. I feel like it's always like about shopping and travel and like it's just busy and stressful financially. And I just find things like this to be actually fun.
I agree. Like, this is really relaxing. I'm definitely not an arts and crafts type of individual. I mean, honestly, when I go to the craft stores, I'm always with Shelby because I never go alone.
It's funny that you say that because I'm not a very DIY person either. I honestly hate DIY.
You're not, but you're the more creative one, right? I go in a craft store and I'm like, look at all this junk. I mean, come for me, but that's just my opinion because I don't know what to do with that stuff. But I really do enjoy doing things with other people, like as long as someone else is in charge. Like, I don't need to do that. Same thing with cooking, right? Like, I'm really not the best cook, but if someone
just stamp it. We don't have a pattern anymore, so just go for it.
If someone would like take charge, I'd be happy to help. So I'm a helper.
I'm a helper.
Like a little elf.
Yeah, like today, I told you guys I was making those snowflakes and it stresses me out so much. Like, for some reason, DIYs are just not good for my brain. The fact that it takes like hours to get the tiniest thing done is like, I don't know, it's just not good for me and my anxiety. So I'm really not a DIY person, and I've said that since the beginning of my presence on the internet. Like, I was telling Emma today, like when I joined the internet, the sustainability space was very much like you make your own toothpaste, you make your own deodorant, you make your, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was so much like you shop only in the bulk bins and you make everything from scratch, and like that just has never been me, man. My brain is not built for that.
Yeah, I feel that.
And I try to implement it as much as I can. Like, and I like to do things when I have the time and the mental capacity, but yeah, I just think I might be creative, but I'm not good at DIYs. I could have done this a lot more cute, just kind of crazy, but it was just for the fun of it. And what's good about this is we can just cut off like this little part that we put paint on and still compost most of it. My cat's gonna be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, he definitely is gonna he makes like these little rude sly comments, and it's like, dude.
He's an old, stubborn man, very much stuck in his ways.
It is very interesting to see like older people and hang out with them and like know their patience levels, because I feel like I don't have much patience now in my life.
Oh no.
So I'm really worried about how I'm gonna be when I'm much older.
I think kids will teach you some patience too, though. You will have to develop more patience when your life revolves around more than just, well, obviously your life revolves around me too now, but you know what I mean?
I feel like I can be patient with some things, and then other things just like I'm not. Like I'm just like, I'm over it. And I was talking to Shelby about this the other day. I feel like pre-COVID, I had much more patience for people. And then coming out of COVID, I feel like I'm so quick to get irritated. Is there anybody else who has experienced like that same thing? Just like you were so used to being isolated, and now like just when people are like annoying, it just annoys me like really fast. I can't handle it.
I've always been quick to annoy, to be fair, but it's definitely gotten worse. It's interesting though, because I'm quicker to get frustrated by things, but I say things less.
Do you feel like I'm quicker to get annoyed, but I say things more? I definitely do.
Like I'll be so mad at someone saying something like just uncaring or like selfish and I don't know, just like problematic in any way, and I don't say shit because I just don't want to start shit. Madison be telling people, and that's a new thing. She didn't used to do that.
Yeah, I've definitely made some people cry this year.
Cry?
Yes.
Oh no. Yeah, I guess that's true.
All right, this is the finished product. I think it looks pretty good and definitely has quite a few circles and rectangles on it, which is definitely what we're going for. I think it was really cool stamping this with yams because again, never would have thought to do that. That was really cool that someone thought of that. So here it is. And until tomorrow, we'll catch you later, Maddlebees.